what we've done to make those finger puppets is basically used the sponge technique and then cut shapes out for the animals and then glued them all together. So that's what I'm going to show you next. So basically this is one we did earlier.
You do store a lot of things down there, don't you?
So as you can see on here, I've got two lots of, I used the square technique where you painted the different shapes on the sponge. So I've got yellows, oranges, purples and pinks there. And then this is just a black with a little bit of white on it at the same time, sponged across. And then there's a different colour technique here with the yellow, blues and the dark blues. Now, what I've done here, because what we're going to do is we're going to make the butterfly one. You can see her there?
Whoa.
So butterflies tend to have 4 wings, and they always have 2 big ones and 2 little ones. So what I've done is 2 different lots of colour. So what I've done is prepared some shapes. I'll just cut these out of normal paper. So I've done 2 different shaped wings, and they're one slightly bigger than the other. And also I've cut a body shape out for a butterfly. Now, with the dragonfly, dragonflies tend to have longer pointy wings and longer bodies. So if you wanted to make the dragonfly, you just do the same thing as a butterfly, but make the body longer and the wings more pointier and smaller. Okay?
Pointier.
Pointier. Now your body's really long, isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah.
We spoke about your body at the beginning, didn't we, in the first session?
Yeah, I've got a fluffy body.
But we called it a long circle, didn't we? What do you know what a long circle, sort of thin circle's called?
Square.
No.
Rectangle.
No, Kev. It's an oval.
Oh, oval. Don't you play an oval? Oh no, that's an oboe.
Oh dear, Kev.
Sorry.
And then with the ladybirds and the bumblebees, they're just sort of petal shapes cut out and glued together. And with the heads, they're just half circles with antlers on top. Okay?
Yeah.
So, turn your paper over that you've done your sponge painting on. And then you take your shapes. So I'm going to make the big wings out of the pink side. So you just draw 2 wings on using the shape. Turn it over so it's a mirror image. No, Kev, I'm not going to draw around your head today.
Oh. Okay.
And mind what you're doing, Kev, or was you going to get paint on your feathers? So there's the 2 large wings. Then I'm going to make sure I go up to the top sponge bit and do the smaller wings.
I'm playing the hold music.
Like waiting for a kettle to boil, Kev, isn't it?
Paint to dry.
Yeah. Then get your body and do the same thing, draw around it, making sure it's in the black area that you've sponge painted.
I've got to draw around my body?
No, not you, Kev.
Oh. Oh, you mean the body of the butterfly?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. And get your scissors, remembering to be careful. Or get your mummy and daddy to help you.
Bear with us, caller. Your call is important to us.
There we go.
Oh, you've done good.
So we've got the body.
Yeah.
Look, I've got paint on me, Kev.
Oh, no. That's because you didn't wait for it to dry, isn't it, Sarah Jane?
There.
Oh, dear.
So you've got your wings and your body. So next, you need to stick on the little eyes on the body, or paint your little eyes on. It's up to you.
Okay.
Again, the best glue to use is the this sort of glue because it's not runny. So run the glue along the top of the head of your insect or animal. Stick them on. Okay. Then the next thing to do, the best thing to do, is to make the finger bit that your finger's going to go in to hold the puppet on your finger. Now all you need is a piece of card, as I said earlier, or some really thick paper. I'd probably do it about 2.5 centimetres wide and about 5 centimetres long. So all you're going to do is roll it into a tube.
What, round your finger?
Round your finger, yeah.
Okay.
So always make it slightly bigger than your finger.
Okay. Why? Because it might get stuck on there.
Yes. You might not be able to get it all the way down your finger if you make it too small. Get a tiny little piece of sellotape. And just sellotape it down where the two ends join. And there you go. You've got your
It's a tube.
finger.
A tube for your finger.
So now it's time to stick the animal together. So you get the big wings first.
Let's stick it together.
Just put a bit of glue there.
Let's stick it together.
Stick it on the black. Like that.
Yeah. I'm in a singing mood today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Do the other side. Don't worry if you leave a little bit there, because your head will cover that area up. Put the bottom wings on. Now what you could have done with the butterfly is what I showed you earlier with the sponge painting, and used your pattern to get the texture on the butterfly's wings, because butterflies have all sorts of different shapes on their wings as well as colour. But what I'm going to do is use a marker pen to create the shapes. And then the final bit to glue on is the body.
Wow.
There you have it. Nearly
It's
got a finished
almost
butterfly.
real.
Okay. Right, the next bit to do. If you want to put a bit of detail on his body, you can. You don't have to. Okay, I'm going to put it on my finger to do this bit. So I'm going to have a little circle there.
Don't draw on your finger, Sarah Jane.
No, I won't. Now remembering, butterfly wings look exactly the same on the mirror image. You have to try and remember how you did the pattern.
What, for the other side?
For the other side. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Doesn't matter if it doesn't end up looking completely the same. It's up to you at the end of the day. It's your finger puppet.
Hair getting in my way again. Sorry.
And there we have it.
Wow.
A finished butterfly.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so you can have fun and being creative, doing your sponge painting and making some finger puppets. I've showed you how to make a butterfly, but you can also make sponge technique on paper plates. You can make a caterpillar puppet.
He's a monster caterpillar.
He is. What did you ever go at, Kev?
I made a hat.
You made a hat. And that was just made out of a paper plate with a slit and then curled round like a cone and stapled together.
Do you like my new hat?
I do, Kev. And what else did you ever go at making,
Well, I did a mask.
Kev? Wow, look at that. And again, that's a paper plate. And then using fingerprinting to put the black dots on after you've done the sponge painting. So there's all sorts of things you can do with sponge painting. So have a go, and the main thing is have fun and be creative. So thanks for watching.
Yeah! Did you enjoy it? If you did, remember to like and subscribe.
Now take care of yourselves and we'll see you again next time.
Love you all!